You're a new dad, exhausted, overwhelmed, the weight of the world on your shoulders, yet your heart is full. But over the moon about your baby, the joy is indescribable, a mix of relief and pure happiness. You scroll through your phone for a distraction, maybe to share the news with close friends or just to take a breather. Then, bam, you see it. Your heart skips a beat and you can't believe your eyes. Your wife, in labor, broadcasting live to thousands. The intimate moment you thought was just for you two, now shared with the world. Your child's birth, shared with the world. A moment so personal, now public. Except, you knew nothing about it. You feel blindsided, confused, and utterly shocked. Yeah, that's how I felt. Betrayed, violated. Like my trust had been shattered in an instant, like my world just imploded. My wife, she's an influencer. Big following, loves her online community. She thrives on the attention and the connection with her followers. I get it. But the birth of our child, that's sacred, private. A moment that should be cherished between us, not shared with strangers. A moment for us, not a marketing opportunity. It felt like a betrayal of the highest order. The anger was instant, burning hot. I couldn't believe she would exploit such a raw, vulnerable experience for likes and followers. How could she exploit such a raw, vulnerable experience for likes and followers? It felt like our private life was turned into a spectacle. Look, I support my wife's career. I really do. She's incredibly talented and passionate about what she does. She creates great content, connects with people, and has built an amazing community around her work. But somewhere along the line's blurred. The pressure to deliver, to stay relevant, it's intense. It's like a never-ending race. The constant need to produce fresh content, to keep up with the algorithm, it's overwhelming. I get it, it's a business, and it demands consistency. But our baby? Our family? That's not content, it's our life. These are precious moments that we should cherish privately. And this constant need to share, it chipped away at our privacy. It's like living in a glass house where everyone is watching, at our trust. Where do you draw the line? When does sharing become oversharing? It's a delicate balance. When your most intimate moments are up for grabs, something's broken. We need to find a way to protect what's truly important. Because, at the end of the day, our family's well-being and our personal connections should come first, above all else. The live stream, it was a breaking point. It felt like a betrayal, a public display of our private lives. I couldn't believe she would do something like this. Suddenly, every argument, every insecurity, came flooding back. The trust we had built over the years seemed to crumble in an instant. The resentment, it was suffocating. I felt like I was drowning in a sea of unresolved issues and unspoken words. How could she prioritize strangers over our family's privacy? It was like she cared more about the validation from her followers than the sanctity of our relationship. We barely spoke for days. The air was thick with hurt and anger. Every glance, every silence was a reminder of the chasm that had formed between us. I felt like a prop in her perfectly curated life, not a partner. It was as if my feelings and our relationship were just another backdrop for her online persona. She apologized, of course, said she got caught up in the moment, wasn't thinking clearly, but apologies can only go so far when the trust is shattered, but the damage was done. Trust, once broken, is a fragile thing to rebuild. We were left to pick up the pieces, unsure if we could ever truly mend what was broken. And the public? They ate it up. Thousands of comments, most positive, congratulations, beautiful family. It made my blood boil. They didn't see the betrayal, the violation, just another heartwarming birth story, perfectly packaged for their consumption. The irony? The live stream was supposed to bring us closer to her audience. Instead, it pushed us further apart. It made everything feel performative, inauthentic. Even now, I can't shake